My name is Xavier Sol, and I'm working for Counterbalance, a coalition of NGOs based in Brussels. I think, first of all, that this commercialization is leading to a large extent to privatization and to actually deepening inequalities and weakening public services. And this is visible in various parts of the world, of course in the global south, but also even in many European countries. So for me, that's really actually deepening inequalities. We work mainly on public investments. So what we try to do is to push public development banks, especially, to pay more attention to the question of inequalities and not to actually use scarce public resources to actually deepen inequalities. But then I think at international level there is also this sense, the need actually to have more solidarity between certain sections of civil society and social movements working on various levels on those issues. So I think a good example of an international campaign around that is on public-private partnerships, the so-called PPPs, where now we see that there are more connections between work at international level and regional level to counter this trend of PPPs, which in our view is a bad use of public resources. I think what this brings is that in the end it's mostly private investors or the private sectors which are basically trying to get return on their investments that decide which type of infrastructure is being built. And for us that's problematic because here also the public sector is mainly here to de-risk and to guarantee profits for the private sector. And that brings a lack of ownership and control by citizens on the infrastructure. From the civil society perspective, I think it's important that we try to build a counter-narrative, explaining that alternatives exist to continued privatizations and use of public-private partnerships. And I think here it's really about reclaiming infrastructure and essential public services as a common good that can really serve the citizens and their territories instead of serving the interest of private investors only.